Yo, what's up guys? It's RicRom here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a different type of video. It's been a while since I did one of these kind of like unscripted videos, but also I'm going to be talking about, well, not just talking about, but I'm also going to be playing some Halo, some classic Halo, because I think it was a while ago I told you guys, I think it was back in my Moral Rival video, but yeah, I kind of gave up playing modern Halo and Halo Infinite, you know, and just so I can sorry, I know this is unscripted, but yeah, I really wanted to talk about there's been like a certain theme going around, or maybe the algorithm has been pushing it on my YouTube feed a lot lately, and is that there's just been so much discourse for Halo recently, man. And it's not just like about like 343 or Halo Studios or whatever they're called, but it's just like there's just been a lot of negativity around the franchise, and just like people remembering it fondly back in the old days. And you know, I've been feeling that too. If you guys can like tell, I've been trying to upload some YouTube shorts. There's been some YouTube shorts of some old Halo 3 gameplay I had like a while ago. And yeah, this is also part in I want to try out my Elgato again, because it's been a while since I got like a new TV, and it's also been a while since I used Elgato too. But that's besides the point. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about, man, everyone's been feeling like a certain type of way of the series, man, and this franchise. You know, I know this is mostly a fighting game channel, but my favorite FPS franchise will always be Halo, partly because I was introduced to this franchise by Dead or Alive 4, you know, and because Dead or Alive was the series that I grew up with, because I had older brothers who would buy the games and stuff. You know, they owned an Xbox and the 360, and it wasn't until Halo 3 was the first time I played this series, you know, and this is the one I'm playing right now. But I was introduced to the series because, you know, in DOA 4 there was a playable Spartan in that game, and it was funny because a lot of people, me included, thought it was the main character. That was back before I even played Halo. I thought the character's name was Halo, you know? You know how some people call Samus Metroid? And that's what I thought about Master Chief. I thought he was Halo, or he's the Halo guy. I remember my brother telling us about it, and this was like a long time ago, which is crazy to think about. It's been like over like 20 years. He was like, yeah, you can play as the Halo guy in the new Dead or Alive, you know? Because we would see on magazines. That's how old I am, is that? Could you imagine magazines in today's day and age, instead of just getting all your shit online, all your news online? But yeah, man, that's the crazy thing, is that people have been getting nostalgia for Halo, you know, to the point where it's just getting like really negative and stuff, you know. And a lot of people aren't allowed to like the new games and all that jazz, but I'm like, you know, the new games are okay, you know. I've played all the new games since Halo 3, you know, like ODST, Reach, and then even after that was the 343 era, which was the turning point of the change in the series. And it's sad because, you know, people are looking back at that era, and they're looking at it now and they're like, damn, ever since 343 or Halo Studios now, they're calling themselves that. It's just been like a non-stop like ride of just disappointment, and just like a bastardization of this series now. Oh shit, I stopped. But yeah, that's the thing I wanted to like, you know, highlight, was that, man, I think a lot of people are just kind of sorry, I'm just like trying to focus on the game as well, unfiltered and unscripted too. It's just that the series is that, man, there's been a lot of nostalgia for it, and we just want the series to be back, you know. We want it to be back, we want to be hype again, you know. Shit is so good, and a lot of newer fans are just people coming in to seeing what the franchise was about. They don't understand how big the series was, man. There was like tie-ins with like food, directors were making commercials and shit. It was kind of like a mania thing, you know, because I lived through it, you know, the whole fucking Halo 3 craze, you know. That was like the peak of the series, you know. And it's sad to think, to see where it is now. And part of it could be about time, because it's been like, now in 2 years from now, it'll be like 20 years since Halo 3, and you know, there's just been a lot of discourse from the franchise from like after Bungie left. You know, that could be a discussion for another video, but yeah, it's so sad seeing like the state of it now. You know, people just like kind of gave up on it. You know, it sucks too because it's like seeing something that you grew up with just like become like really wasted. You know, like a wasted potential. It's like, you know, it could be more, but you know, the higher ups or like whoever's in charge of it just can't seem to focus on what made the series, you know, amazing. Oh shit. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just like, and I'm also getting nostalgia for it too, dude, because 3 was like my favorite game one of my favorite games when I was a kid that wasn't like fighting game related. And that's you know, Halo's been a big part of my life. You know, I grew up with like the games. I watched a ton of YouTube videos about it when I was young, like early, like late 2000s, you know, which was like all the machinimas and shit. Oh shit! And it's just like, it's crazy, man. It's like not what it used to be, you know. And I think that's what people are just going through a lot too, is that there's a big fondness of Halo, but it just hasn't like gone away. And I hope this is just like the dark times is ending for this franchise, you know. Maybe Halo Studios would buckle up their bootstraps and finally give us what we want, you know. And truth be told, I played Infinite when it first came out on, I think about like 4 years ago now. And I've never played the fucking campaign on it because I was so like into the multiplayer and so obsessed with it, but I was extremely disappointed with it. And now I can't even like justify even installing the game, because recently they had a new armor bundle which looks so bad, and it's like the Halo 5 blue team, which is Master Chief, you know, Linda and Frederick, and it looks so bad because they don't even look like their concept art. They look like they're like the basic armor core in Halo Infinite, just cosplaying them, and it's just so ass. And 343 has been, or I'm gonna call them Halo Studios now, but you know, people always call them 343. You know, you'll hear me change the names between both of them because it's like they're pretty much the same company, and they've been getting a lot of flack for a lot of stuff recently. And I'm not here to defend them, but I'm also here just to like talk about like, man, what could they do to make everything better in the future games. And it's like, and it sucks too because now we can't even play like the original Bungie games, like how, not how they were intended, but like how we will play them on original hardware, you know. I guess also I've been getting a lot of nostalgia was because of the Ninja Gaiden Black remake came out. I'm like, damn, I remember this came out like, I think like, was it a year after, or like 2 years after Halo 3? And it was like crazy to think that that was the tie-in for Halo, you know, because those were like pinnacle 360 games. Xbox 360 game was 3 and Ninja Gaiden 2. And after playing Black, I was like, man, I'm really nostalgic for like Halo, man. You know, I uninstalled Infinite months ago. I haven't played that game since, and I'm just like, man, just let me hop on Halo 3 and just like remember some good old times, you know. And it just got me nostalgic, you know, like nostalgic for like childhood stuff. You know, you guys remember like the old fucking Mountain Dews and Burger King tie-ins and shit, and the McFarlane figures, and it's just, I don't think we'll ever go back to a time like that. But it's always great to remember it. But you know, there's also comes to a point in time where you gotta like move on. I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video, whether it be like Halo Time to Move On or Halo Nostalgia, like the fucking 1 millionth video with the same title and stuff. And this isn't even a Halo 3 map, this is a Halo 2 map, 343, put into this multiplayer mode, and it's like, man, I just want to play the old map. Yeah, this is cool and all, but like, if I really want to feel like super nostalgic, then just keep it all three maps. Don't have like all this remakes and shit, you know? And that brute plasma rifle, the red one that I just had, that was only in ODST. That wasn't like in this game. There we go, got him. But yeah, I know this is kind of like an unscripted video. I'm probably gonna do like small amounts of editing it, and it's just like hearing me like just ramble about the franchise. But yeah, man, it's just like, it just sucks, you know. Time is fleeting, I guess, you know, and a lot of people are just getting nostalgic for it, you know. It's a time we wish we can all go back to, but at the same time, it's like there comes to a point in time where we gotta like move on. And it's great to have these games, but at the same time, it's like maybe when your franchise isn't doing so well, your favorite franchise isn't doing so well, it's better just to take your eyes into something else, you know. Look somewhere else. I think I mentioned that in the Marvel Rivals videos, or the live service video, right? Where it's like the same thing happened with Street Fighter, you know. That was my favorite. That's my favorite fighting game franchise of all time. And when 5 came out, that game was just so terrible, and it was almost like 10 years worth of just like mediocrity coming from Capcom, you know, and Street Fighter. And that's like the norm of fighting games, you know. They are the pinnacle of fighting games. But you know, people are talking about, you know, look somewhere else in this time, and until then they can get back, you know, making great quality content, great quality games. Just put your focus elsewhere, you know. It sucks, but you know, that's what I've been doing recently. That's why I'm playing like Marvel Rivals and MTC, because I really don't want to go back to fucking Infinite, and it's just a lackluster game with just reusing. They can't even reuse assets from the last game, they're just reusing assets from their game, or cosmetics, and calling them new weapons, which is terrible, man. That's not what this franchise is, and that's not what it needs right now. But yeah, what do you guys think, man, about my Halo rambling, you know? Like I said, it's mostly a fighting game channel, but this is like a fair FPS franchise. And just let me know what you guys think, you know. Should we move on from Halo, or should we just like have hope, you know? We finished the fight like about almost 20 years ago, and you know, apparently the fight is still going on because of corporate greed, for lack of better terms. But yeah, is it something we should worry too much about into the future, or do you think it's something we should just like give it a rest? Should the franchise just be held off for a while? Because I don't want any more disappointments, man. I'm not wasting my money on this franchise anymore, especially since it's not even catered to the original audience or the original creators. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment down below. I know it's pretty like different type of video. This is something I don't usually do. I just grab clips from my live stream or have a more kind of like well edited video. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.
Continue.